The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. First carry for Raheem Mostert. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Well, this defense for the Eagles, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. He's going to have the first down and then some. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got us a turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
So the completion gets them just a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Can you do any more work or make it more dramatic for not much gain than what we just saw there? Did you see how his toes got down? Tip-tap, got him down. But what did he get out of it?
He sold the sizzle. He just had no steak.
I mean, was it 1 yard?
Yeah, you plays like that, you at least expect a first down. They're just 1 yard. And he'll take this one down to the 36. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Back to the running game with Mostert. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Raheem Mostert with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble to bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, partner, not exactly the way they drew up the start of this one, but a chance to redeem themselves and hit the reset button here on their 2nd possession.
And
that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are. This team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big streak like that,
I gotta cook that.
reputation is the league's best offense.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taking it about the 1. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we've wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 17-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for him.
I need that little buddy.
And the Eagles will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
And as we've seen,
points
have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
On 2nd and 12, Hurts steps away to his left. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them, maybe dump off passes. This guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
The stretch to right there turned it into a really nice game. 7-7, our score after 1. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. They go play action with Hurts. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the 1st down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up third down. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. The kick by Elliott is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. Couple of Alabama guys there, Tua to Waddle for the Miami first.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
On first down, Tagovailoa. He's going to loft one, deep left side here. Man is caught at the 6-yard line. And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami. 59 yards. Now Tua. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. Caught on the slant. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Dolphins are able to move back in front. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 14-10. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, 60 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now 17-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he is going to lose yardage here. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tua. He's got a man. Complete. The 20. Touchdown, Dolphins. They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A 2-play drive.
What do we call that? Short-lived?
Very.
Very short-lived. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone and back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we? Does 2 plays count as a drive?
Not really, but that second play was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable to watch. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fields it right around the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the... He's got a man, complete! And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
User.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. This is Smith with a grab. And he'll be out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking.
And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have yet again retaken the lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And that gives him a 3-point lead. Touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, I replace
into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
On 1st down, Hurts throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. Airing it out deep for Smith. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 33. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here. 2 in the first half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reactions of those guys back on the back seven are phenomenal.
To throw again on second down. Tua. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On play action, here's Tua. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Trent McDuffie getting the chance to blitz and finishing it off with a sack. Throwing on second and long. Tua. He's going to loft one. Deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense.
Tua hit, and the ball is out. And it's picked up by the Eagles. The big fella. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. They'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And going deep for Hill. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Man, what the fuck? Hell to the gnaw, bro.
And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Hell to the gnaw, bro.
Study was behind this one.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10. And he's across for 2 points. Boy, a gutsy call right there, but the fake works. And they get the 2 instead of 1. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Hell no.
We'll see a return here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that momentum stays in your camp.
And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. Hurts sets up to throw it. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. And that last throw right there putting him already over 3,000 passing yards now for the campaign.
And given where we are in the season, Brandon, you have to think to yourself, if he stays healthy, I think 4,000's a given. I think 5,000 is not out of the question if he stays high.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. Here's Hurts to throw. Left side here to Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Eagles' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes this a 9-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across.
They try to let him return that. Good. They so sick in the head.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And CD, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles.
Thank you. I need that, little buddy. I need that, most definitely.
And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. From the gun, it's Hurts. Open man downfield is Sanders. He's got it. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. Throwing is Hurts. And this is caught. Touchdown.
Good throw there, buddy.
Campbell from 8 yards out. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Hurts will throw. And this is going to be intercepted.
What did he jump for that bitch?
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Neither is our defense.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, it's been a while since they've been out there going full speed, so they've got to get everyone back out there, run a couple of your go-to plays, make sure you get your offense oiled up a little bit. They've got to be able to start fast, but they've got to be efficient as well. Especially the quarterback. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now whistles and a flag.
Yeah.
I believe a Dolphin got going a little early. Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. Looking to pass. Tua. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Hassan Reddick in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. He's going to float this one deep right side. And his pass is intercepted.
I need that McDuffie. That's why we just traded for you. That's why we just got you, boy.
They've got it at the 42-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Hurts. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be.
What you been doing this whole time, Brown?
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
You gotta deal with that, Devontae.
I see the surprise.
What? Yeah?
That is a rare
incompletion. He's been
on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And they're going to be set up now with a ball at the 13-yard line. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football. And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people have pointed out to me, it's a video game, man.
So what are we throwing dots out here? Dallas?
A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Eagles add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. Taking it about the 1. And they'll be back to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board. And going deep for Hill.
Yeah, little buddy. That's why we drafted him.
Another interception.
Oh, block, bitch.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier.
That's why we drafted Witherspoon over there.
I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber caliber picked now 5 times.
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years, but here we go. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. He's going deep for Brown. And this is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Come here, bro. Get your sub.
Brown, 52 yards. And the Eagles are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready.
We hold it, y'all.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull it.
We hold it. Come here.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Come here. Come off that edge.
He's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's
Thank you.
having a problem.
Thank you. We need it.
Interception.
Lock him.
Darius Slay with a pick.
Ah, you gotta get him out of there. We will take that.
Yet another interception, and I just had to double check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
I just used a calculator. I didn't worry
We will take that.
checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they
Touchdown, Eagles.
Come here, Dallas.
Dallas got a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th. Elliott good on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
in this position, trying to get back into the game. Teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just... And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety.
Keep coming on that edge.
And that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. They'll start with a handoff to Sanders. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They go play action with Hurts. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this ball...
You got to hold on to it, bucko.
Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on.
You got to hang on to it, young buck.
Partner in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL. It's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have.
And I think the ball's out. And this is picked up by the Dolphins.
We can preach ball security.
Go ahead, boy. Go ahead. Damn.
Excellent job.
And then the dumbass lineman gonna kick it in.
At least 3 points by
No, bitch.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Following the fumble recovery, here's Tua. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Tua getting this out to the flat. Mostert. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. The offense on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Caught by Wilson. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Quick slant, Tyreek Hill with it. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Ready.
Play action. Now it's Tua. That's swung out to Mostert. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Tua. He'll hit Mostert again here. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. And my goodness, another interception. 30, past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum.
And now here's another interception. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And guys, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. That ball caught by Campbell. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Fans usually love to see scoring, and there's no shortage advantage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an